subject I want to address today. This is a little more on the serious note, but I really want you guys' 2 cents on this and see if I'm just being over judgmental. But so these healthcare workers and nurses that go to Africa and they take care of Ebola victims, and bless their hearts for doing that. And then they come back and supposedly they're saying that these people can't be quarantined because why should they have to be quarantined for 21 days and it puts them out of money and their life and and they're all upset, and now more health workers won't go and treat because they don't want to come back and be, in quarantine. But why would they not want to be in quarantine if there is the slightest chance that they could be carrying a deadly virus and affect other people? It seems to me that that would come with the package. If you want to give of yourself to go treat patients, when you fly back to America, there's got to be a amount of time that you're in quarantine so you're not going to affect other people. And it seems to me kind of oddly selfish that they would say, yeah, I'm going to go do that, but I come back and I don't want that whole quarantine thing. Well, that's ridiculous. I mean, if you're treating an Ebola patient, obviously you take all the precautions, but there's certainly been times where it's leaked through and affected other people and other people have become sick. We know it happens. So why the big, slanderous remarks toward people that want to have those healthcare workers quarantined when they return to the States?
Well, what if we could get a rich person to rent a hotel for them and then get volunteers to be masseuses or hairstylists or whatever, and then we give these people a 21-day vacation, like in an isolated resort, and they've got massages and personal chefs and have it all paid for by some billionaire.
And I don't think it even has to be that extreme. I mean, I think conditions should be appropriate, but they need to be careful. They need to be careful that the fact that they may have contracted something, and as soon as symptoms are present, then they are possibly contagious. So they need to make sure that they're not running a fever. The one woman that came back that had been in Africa did run a fever. So they put her in quarantine, and she's having a fit and throwing a tizzy over the whole thing and saying she was mistreated and all that. No, she had a fever. She could possibly have been contagious. So it's I don't know, to me it's such a no-brainer. If you're treating an Ebola victim and you come back, of course you should put your own self in. If you can't spend 21 days alone and isolated for the health and well-being of the rest of the world, something's wrong. Why would you be so heartfelt to go treat those people if you can't carry on the whole remaining time where that's kind of part of the package, I think. And I don't think they need extra things, because then those people could possibly affect it if they're getting massages and all this stuff. But certainly they could be in a nice, appropriate location where they had amenities and internet and things that they could talk with their family and Skype or whatever. But it seems odd that everybody's throwing such a fit about it. It seems somewhat political to cause a tizzy, and I don't agree with that.
It just seems like 3 weeks is a really long time. In principle, I agree with you, but 3 weeks is a long time.
I thought about being by myself for 21 days. That would suck.
Oh my gosh, I'm by myself my whole life practically. But I mean,
but we're talking about stopping the spread of a dangerous disease.
Yeah, I mean, it just seemed 21 days when you could affect somebody and kill somebody. I mean, come on, really, people? Why? I would think that would be a no-brainer. It's not like it's a year; it's 21 days. It just seems so odd that they would even make an issue of it to me. But I might be not considering something.
I think it would come with the territory.
Exactly. That's what I think too. Yeah.
Going and treating and being, you're touching people with...
Yeah, if you're a healthcare professional, you would think that would be a mandatory thing. It would seem sensible to me. But.
Sounds like it should be a no-brainer.
Okay.